In this video, I will talk about null values in SQL. Okay, so here is the employees table. As you remember from the previous videos, I have created these three records 1301, 1302 and 1303. I have given some values for the first name column in the previous video, but to demonstrate the concept in this video, I have just make the values of first name for 1301 and 1303 empty. Okay, I have just erased the values for the first name columns for these two records. Okay, I'll explain you the purpose why. So what do you understand by null value? Null value means no value. Okay, no value. In SQL, we can check or simply fetch the records which contains null value. Okay, so here you can see I have empty values for the column first name for two records 1301 and 1303, but these two values are not null. Okay, they still contain value, but the value is empty. It doesn't mean that we have not specified a value. We have specified a value, but that's an empty value. Okay, so here I am in the SQL editor. Okay, so I'm just writing a query, select star from employees where first underscore name is equal to, and then here I write inverted commas with no characters or no letters. That means the first name is empty. Okay, now I will run this query. So you see the records 1301 and 1303 are now fetched because these contain the first name as empty. So this query specifies the emptiness of the first name. Okay, now I'll just slightly modify the query and I'll write where first name is null. Okay, so here I'm just writing the keywords is and null. Okay, so that means I'm telling it has to fetch all of the rows of the employees table where the first name is null. Okay, so let's just run this query. So you see no results are fetched because no record in this table has null value for the column first name. Okay, we have seen there is empty value, but that is not null. Okay, and now I'll just modify the query and now I will use is not null operator. Okay, so now it will fetch all of the records from the employees table where the first name is not null. So basically no row is null, all of the records should be fetched. So you see all of the records, 300,027 records, 3 we added and 300,024 records were earlier. So all of these records are fetched because none of the values for the first underscore name columns is null. Okay, so I can't make the value of the first underscore name column null because it is simply not allowed. So if I go to structure, I have not talked about the structure part in any of the earlier videos, but as I will move on to the course, I'll definitely explain you. But for now, just see here, if I go to the structure of the table and you see the values for the column null is no. Okay, so if here it would have been yes for first name, then only the first name could have contained null values, but now it is simply not allowed in the structure of the table for the first name to contain null values. Okay, now I will show you a table with null values. I'll go to this titles table. Okay, so in this titles table, you see for the employee number 10003, the from date and to date. Okay, there are two columns. When you click on this column, you see it is null and the option is checked. If I click here and if I try to make it empty, it automatically comes the null option. Okay, so I can simply check on this option to make a particular value null. Now you see there are three records in this table for which the to underscore date column has the value null. Okay, so now if I will go to the SQL editor and if I'll select star from titles where to underscore date is null, it will fetch the three records. Okay, so you see it fetched the three records which contains null value for the column to underscore date. Okay, null means no value. Empty value is a different concept. Null value is a different concept. Null means no value. Empty still means there is some value. And now if I will edit the query, I'll make it is not null. Now all of the records will be fetched apart from the three records that we have just seen. You can see 1002 is here, 4 is there, 3 is missing, right? So that's all about null and empty values in SQL.